Metia obibia Emma obibia kwa basabre de ba kasa figi so ha nimdeɛ ne nsɛm a ɛrekɔ so wɔ man Ghana mu. Deɛ ɛdi ka, deɛ ɛdi tie, deɛ ɛrekɔ so a ɛtwa sɛ wote, deɛ ɛrekɔ so a ɛtwa sɛ wohu, ɛno nkyerɛmu na yɛtena ase na yɛgye bere sɛ ya na kyerɛ sɛ yɛtumi de ne nyinaa no atumi de abɛso mu. Na saa bere sɛm no bebree na ɛrekɔ so, but in the current update a aba abɛtɔ yɛ apono so no nkyerɛmu no na yɛde brɛ mu. Nti bɛsrɛ sɛ wohwɛ nyinaa na wo like, wo subscribe, wo share na wo comment de ama yɛ na kyerɛ sɛ biribiara nso atumi akɔ so. Gyebrɛ na yɛmfa nsɛm no mu ne yɛhwɛ sɛ deɛ nsɛm no ɛsi atie wɔ.
Masa, black market dollar na started rising. And dollar was 12.55. Okay. Unya bi crown tower doom. Unya bin tower folks like. Okay. I'm telling you this. And omo businessmen. Busa omo Tony Sack money they were buying the dollar at 12.45. Yeah. And we are now a bimukuta 2 million Ghana cedis. And in Amadumu per dollar to munyabi. Eti say a siama tiemia. Montra on the moon say stable. They remember almost no. Yow. Na say huri and I did a huri sao. Etiaban and ye a mark for sao. 10.24 normally at all. It is not reflecting on the market. Yeah. And now almost getting to a weekly. But I'm up for yeah. Only say pound by 13.
Yes, about 13.
Which I'm say pound here say.
And
16.7.
Yes.
16.7 pound sterling. And I purchased some 16.7. Now me the year man pound sterling. Dollar and 12.55. Oman share and send your West Side, you know. You remember also then I'm 13. After now, gay Samunya Yenina, it whittles away.
No, oh my.
Let's not forget, say you read Juno. July, August, and 24 the cranium man.
Oh my. And it's a Bank of Ghana.
Daily, he saw money 10.2 for
10.2 from that one.
Oko Banka Unyabi.
Oko Banka Unyabi. And now I feel Bini Bank and black market. And in the main chance you say, what is black market? In the business and management of Forex. And I not just say, because almost like Goro boys. Because we are more hard. So what's the government doing? So almost stakeholders are. They should be well licensed. Tio, no almost similar operations, no. Because the more no. I say, I'm on a hijack system, no. We can accuse them, yes, we be near evidence. And I'm supposed that I would do any bad so who is manipulating or scheming the system for now? For me, Omo Jumano, say ministry no, because me say forest no there, Omo forest bureaus no there. Omo regulate, Omo licensed.
Then they cry in egu.
Egu because
very few.
Omo kwa, Omo nyabi ni nyaba black market. Black market is in your baby. I recognize. It's Minister of Bank of Ghana. No, or more recognize Venice.
That's how card this time.
And you know why I say no? Why is who is regulating? Who is regulating our forest? Is it the Bank of Ghana
or the black market?
Then I didn't send the Bank of Ghana. You have no me.
And
then somebody went over to say super there should reconciliation say Senate here over Senate
very good.
And yes, I did and
I won't say something. Unfortunately, it is also the price mechanism. All Bank of Ghana governor can say Senate here or say as I say, me pay $2,000 I had there. Many a prayer emergency. Me buy no. Who see who rate ni? Who see Bank of Ghana? See also Bank of Ghana nekoto.
Me because of
that will catch you say any sound there. Bank of Ghana. Uko Bank one ma. Even now, unim say Bank of Ghana regulation aba. Untumi for more than $5,000 into account to. Every month, so between this account to account to USD just $5,000.
Now they want to go to.
And now they go to untumi tra. Every month be the threshold is $5,000. $200,000 are just say what teams for over 20 months and sign out this kind of tour a policy say $1 no $1 because people are mopping it and putting them in their accounts. Ebasana na a creating artificial shortage, which is not. For me, it's a good idea. Utu kwaya Ghana hanomo Sika would you take it to be $5,000 in a bank and beat me the amount. What to make sure that regulation they are doing it, but on the black market, Asante, I demand and supply, and then all of a sudden, and right, and upon 12.4, about 2 o'clock I got 3, maybe turn 12.55, and people were even buying no money being taught. Obi to me call bank, no bank in the negotiation. I know now be 10,000 B, no on the bar. Now, or not in the price at also, a price mechanism. And today, I make what come here and say, Bank of Ghana, more many bra, the Omoya, a man near manager, says he can't be no almost how many jaguma, or make jagum. Also, my penny, your mamma, the catcher say, $1 now, what day 10 and 12. She said, I drew 12.5. So, my mom and the umbrella say, gold ball is sick and on my fear be a mumma.
Now, on my
$1 new 14 year there. Drop a phone, baby. And the phone, and the Forex problem there is Yano. Mom, at the end of my problem is most of them with this kind of banks. I'm on for some banks in the council, any banks, any ho. My lady said banks for any place cannot bread at the black market.
If this is true, a bank manager or 2 there.
All right, as I tell my call you,
I want that. Media Forex in I want that. Beginning no near Buza say, a dear na see a dear na by a year, a dear na omodia to acquire ye who this changes say Sidininia when they not dollar native from economists with one financial expertise. Ekika yiti bomu saa nipa no okasa when express na ehye no na say ye chini express ya wo de fa baabi de ono so kasa say ogina eye osono so na ekasa no so de fa baabi ene ade ade a ma ye wu
be na manyosam
a ade a me kai power sa forex ne ne amane ma yu mampani akufo ado peso no ka kire se sika empedede
l'argent l'homme le bro
was starting or cancer asem to one
l'argent l'homme le bro
e boa pa ma afa eduru ba bi no unse dollar ne pege na start say etitiba from akwata abiri bia ye best start ye de dollar ene dollar bu ena cedi no se bi ne ho ena dollar pege ne hwan no automatically ne ma bibia asesa e okure mu intemno se ye start ye ena dollar ne so tie o ena dollar ne ye se yo na wana adi ba bi akika koi edu baby na se sa start say tete aba fom a ni ye bekwa akoka ne sei na sa ko create another panic e the aba system no mu akota say start say tete ba fom no e the panic bi buy obi o dollar dada mu na fe asa ne ho yira no me konema kwa akosesa and all of a sudden yes ya de na esa so epege biu enti de ono so wo kakra da honom no asa me kwa akosesa asa me kwa me nkosesa aseme owu de oye ne ho sesei nti e besere ya manyofo no so omo de omo MPP ni omo NDC system no omo nye
omo fa my dollar no so
ma Sydney dollar no so because e koba say ya konta ye ordinary Ghanaians no ene e ba be suffer o omo politicians dey say ja omo tutu kwan ni ade a ohia so okoba ngi na bank obi esi safe o se wan na esi na chi wonom no
omo tu ni say
Yahweh, government appointee be na udo an officer only safe.
Obi any safe na ho. Sa ne bank ketwa no.
Omo bank ketwa.
Ebia o tu kwan ya. So omo service passport ti omo nye bisa. Eti obo okwa otu man yire de document. And then the bag share na airport.
Asiano airport.
Obi safe no so no abon quick.
Quick.
Dollar no mu tu ni say.
Mo. Obo so mkuto
kita. Oyi mako bi abe $40,000. Otu ni say no dia
mo no atum so
ade
dala iba from ye neba na wo ka se o ma jodifo kuma nkosoro munya abotre na dala no dia entra chances no the Bank of Ghana was working anya kwara project and make reach 7 as 8 afọ ka se wi ya na dala no bufu ye
but
Dabio Obaba Ijoba ma say Bank of Ghana the finance this year. I was a dollar now what day 10 to 12.
Any akutani projection na no gina mu.
Anti anu na ojam na me say omo hwe ye 10.55 na ekọ dollar no ya ekọ emoye ni o.
Ba kuta no afa na omo soso omo hu se sa ade na omo ye na emmo wo mo because omo soso no omo revenue se so tete ye te se ne na de na me kan se me kokko yi niema o port me kokko yi niema o Kutuka International Airport na se na dollar ni 15 cedis na me 15 cedis dia ba ban na dollar no atia ba 10 cedis na me 10 cedis e ama ban.
I'm short of 5 cedis.
Mo aban usika na so tie nti una de koye politics say na dollar no so te e no hu say e affecting the revenue onya e de ball mine ho bra
and strategically
obetutu mu say dollar no will be
right now the government is also gaining
mo it is or the budget 12 cedis
the export to susu will gaining.
That's it. So the budget 12 cedis now instead of 5 cedis no akonta olusu 3 cedis so we gaining na so ntesa instead of 5 cedis no so olusu 3 cedis ya. He's good to go.
But they should realign and do some adjustment because, they say I only be a almost $16 no. Baby, a ye ton. It's why I was a share. I made me boka, me told the 16, me the amount 12.5 hours today. On taco, now I'm on photo. And no black market, they jam so brutal.
But I could
15 for no, not about also told the 15. But what who say a more page. About 10 no move. It's about 12.5. I say at least. Or you lose 250 pesos instead of so lose 5. So now they are bringing it out. But at all, so now I'm for more pay.
I got Bank of Ghana so was as me I can and a call. Nam new be Casasa no so pay foreign ADB. It do make crowd and catch so on a bank or non in a bank. Also call a bank no. The bank sika will to others. Akota say you do point as of mine say obiti black market enough dollars than a bank.
Na crucial. Asem na
ya say baby a yedru no Bank of Ghana so and regulate ye banks no any ye bank manager.
No mo sika no.
So me release e bia $1 million e di ama Omanhene bank commercial bank ya. Na me expect say Omanhene commercial bank di be di dwa the day now. Say Obi Akweta they should start giving us numbers. Bank of Ghana my numbers. Me a businessman. Me save with Omanhene bank. Me pay ebia $100,000. Me call hono no. Me call 9 o'clock.
As at one. But me call black market 100. Now what on him? Oko no one no the kind of black market. Black market ni na come Omanhene bank akoje 100,000 from and be atoto so on it mostly no manager no e be wie no no anya do so pu.
Betrayal of the trust of the people is the reason why anybody would speak up against this. That's all. For me, I don't think there is any sin graver than betrayal of trust. The situation we find ourselves is simply a clueless, everlasting, incompetent bunch of arrogant braggarts who, Felix, I beg you. You called us criminal and all manner of things. I didn't speak, I beg you. You spoke for 15 minutes. Don't interrupt.
I haven't said it.
No. You are interjecting me. Don't do that. You spoke for 15 minutes.
Go ahead.
A clueless, everlasting, incompetent bunch of arrogant braggarts who have simply scammed their way into government. That's all. And that is why you see the people speaking. I mean, he's right. This is not the first tax or levy the people of this country are paying. We are already paying, and we keep paying, and they will add more, we'll pay. But the reason why the people will speak up against this is because you came to tell them A, and you are doing B. You betrayed their trust. The fiduciary relationship that the NDC built with the people of this country while they were in opposition, the big talk, the plenty grammar, all the blabbing they did, knowing the gravity of the issues at hand. And they said they have solutions. And they were emphatic. He said, we will solve this without burdening you with additional tax. In fact, the finance minister in his budget, I think paid 264 or so, the 2025 budget, actually mentioned ESLA and all the reviews, but it went ahead to indicate that they are not going to add anything. The finance minister is caught on tape at his vetting when he was asked that All these plenty things you are saying your government will do. When you come to office, you are at the same time saying you remove this tax, you remove this tax, you remove this tax. How are you going to do these things? He said, in this country, I have studied the economy of this country for a very long time, and I do not need to add new revenue handles to be able to deal with the issue.
He said you do not necessarily.
Yes. That's what he said.
That's a caveat.
No, but the context is important. The context was specifically, you are removing all these taxes. You are making all these promises. How are you going to deal with the gap? He said, don't worry. I have studied this for a very long time. I would emphasize on compliance to make up for the money. He even went on to talk about all these tax refunds, which he said that if he deals with the tax refunds by reducing it from 6% to 4%, the amount of money he will make is far more than all the taxes he's removing. That is the reason why the people are talking. And when we talk, you tell us to shut up, and you are taking us to history and giving us historical background about how debt came about. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why? We go to bed on Tuesday. We go to sleep on Tuesday. Wake up Wednesday morning with a 4 cedi 50 pesos on every gallon of petrol we buy in this country. And you're telling us we should keep quiet because I am MPP, because I squeeze banana into my vehicle? Why do you think the MPP lost the elections by the margin with which we lost? It is because you told the people that you won't do this to them. If the people knew you were going to remove e-levy, remove non-existent, what I mean non-existent, I mean nobody paid, emission tax, and ask for claps and applause, and bring them 4 cedi 50 pesos per gallon 2 months later, you think they'll be clapping for you? You went to squeeze the hands of GPRTU and force them to reduce transport fares by 15%, telling them about how you have brought the cedi you up and brought dollar up, for which reason fuel prices have come down and so they should remove it, knowing very well that you have already prepared your memorandum for a 4 cedi 50 pesos on a gallon of fuel. That is dishonesty. That is leadership of insincerity. If the GPRTU knew there was a 4 cedi 50 pesos per gallon coming, Samson, they would not have agreed to the 15%. At best, they would have dealt with another percentage, maybe lower than 15%. Today, as we speak, an Uber driver who is using a Gov't car is paying close to 42 cedis every day to government for free. And you are saying we shouldn't talk about it? And then you come and tell us that, oh no, we have reduced burden. We have given you gold on the street of Ghana, and so now we can afford to slap all manner of levy on you. And then they keep lying. Oh, when we when we came to power, fuel prices were 17 cedis. That's a complete falsehood. As a matter of fact, when we are speaking to these things, let's speak to facts. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo handed over to power to the NDC with fuel at 14 cedis 99 pesos. That is the fact. On 7 January, I have it here. This is Gov't. Star Oil is here.
What?
Is here. Is here.
What for?
Is here. Is here. It's here. See there, you can read it. Thursday, 2nd January 2025.
Celia, read the whole thing. What for?
Super XP 14.99.
Yeah, that one.
Diesel XP 15.60. Super XP 95. The 15.60.
What is the price now?
But what's the price of Super XP?
Now.
What's the price of Super XP now? Tell me. Is it 17 cedis? Was it 17 cedis?
No, what is the price now?
No, hold on. You see, and again, Phyllis, stop interjecting me. Write your notes like I did, and I'll speak to it. The fact is that you have been peddling falsehood. Even this morning, you've done it. Nobody was buying fuel at 17 cedis.
Nobody ever bought fuel at 17 cedis under the MPP. Is that what you are saying?
Some said, are you going to allow this?
So context is important.
No, but nobody bought fuel at 17 cedis at the time
nobody bought fuel at 17 cedis under the MPP.
He's qualified.
Is that what you say?
He's qualified
So then,
at the time they handed over power.
So where is the lie?
But
Didn't you ever buy fuel at 17 cedis?
Thank you. Hold on. Yes, Dennis.
See, we cannot allow the people we pay with our taxes to mislead the public. The fact is that you took over power with fuel at 14 cedis, not 17 cedis. That is fact.
I didn't say we took over
Can
power.
I just speak and you make your notes?
But you are putting words into my mouth.
Can I just speak and you make your notes?
All right.
When you get the chance, you see, now you've taken close to about 2 minutes of my time.
No,
It's
hasn't.
true. I've done 6 minutes.
It hasn't taken 2 minutes.
It's wrong. Don't do that. Because I could do that to you.
I have never.
So you see, you never took. So what NDC have actually done is that today I look at Gov't and Star Oil, and I realize that Gov't is selling Super XP at 12 cedis 52 pesos. It was 14 cedis 99 pesos. In actual sense, it's 2 cedis and about some pesos that the NDC have brought fuel down. That is the truth. That is the truth. But the whole week they've been pending that falsehood of 17 cities and they brought it to 12 cities. That is false. And I think it's important to situate it in that context.